Welcome to our India News Hour. Working executives and students experiencing Zoom fatigue leading to stigma. Over the past few months, we are hearing about the Zoom fatigue which has popped up more and more on social media, and Google searches for the same phrase have steadily increased since early last year March, where most of the working executives and students are undergoing the stigma. Zoom fatigue stems from how we process information over video. On a video call, the only way to show we are paying attention is to look at the camera. But in real life, how often do you stand within 3 feet of a colleague and stare at their faces? Probably never. This is because having to engage in a constant gaze makes us uncomfortable and tired. In person, we are able to use our peripheral vision to glance out the window or look at others in the room. On a video call, because we are sitting in different homes, if we turn to look out the window, we worry if it might seem like we are not paying attention. Now, the question is the cause of video call fatigue and how you can stop them from draining your energy. Video chats are inherently unnatural. Both the amount of eye contact we engage in during video chats as well as the size of faces on screens is not something we would experience in normal face-to-face meetings. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Cisco to enhance optical powerhouse by acquiring Acacia Communications for $4.5 billion. Cisco has closed its $4.5 billion Acacia Communications purchase in a deal that will reinforce the tech giant's commitment to the Internet of the Future. Optical interconnect technologies that let data center operations, web-scale companies and service providers offer ever-fast service access to widely distributed resources. It also reinforces Cisco's commitment to optics as a critical building block for networks of the future to continue to make networks smarter, simpler and more secure. IBM launches Cloud Satellite. IBM Cloud Satellite helps you deploy and run applications consistently across all on-premises, edge computing and public cloud environments from any cloud vendor. It standardizes a core set of Kubernetes, data, AI and security services to be centrally managed as a service by IBM Cloud with full visibility across all environments through a single pane of glass. The result is greater developer productivity and development velocity. Lumen Technologies partners with IBM to integrate IBM Cloud Satellite with its Edge platform, enabling clients to harness hybrid cloud services and build innovative solutions at the edge. Paytm leads the mobile payments market in India with 1.2 billion monthly transactions. The sources from Paytm said it has processed 1.2 billion transactions in the month of February. It clearly reflects the level of penetration it has had made in one of the world's fastest growing payments market, where it competes with Google, Facebook, Amazon and PhonePe. Paytm said its users made 1.2 billion transactions last month across several payments modes including wallets, plastic cards, internet banking and UPI. With this largest volume of transactions, Paytm claimed that it has consolidated its leadership position. SEBI proposes on stricter rules for the appointment of independent directors. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, proposed that if listed companies in India wish to appoint or remove independent directors, they should require the dual approval of shareholders and a majority of the company's minority investors. Hence, the approval of most of the listed companies' minority investors would be mandatory. Currently, only 51% shareholders' approval is needed for the process. The proposal would protect the interest of the minority shareholders as per SEBI. Delivery startup Instacart valued more than double to touch $39 billion. The California startup into grocery business Instacart has valued more than doubled its valuation to $39 billion with a $260 $75 million fundraising round from existing investors. This is possible with the ongoing coronavirus pandemic has highlighted the value of its service, which is partnered with hundreds of retailers in the United States and Canada. As per global data research, Instacart has been well positioned for growth during the pandemic. Amazon to redesign its app icon after it was compared to Hitler's mustache. Amazon has changed its app icon after receiving criticism that its new logo resembles with Hitler's mustache. As per the reports, Amazon said, "We designed the new icon to spark anticipation, excitement and joy when customers start shopping." In January, the e-commerce giant replaced its long-time shopping cart image with a smiling face arrow and a rich piece of blue tape, the Washington Post reported. Saurav Jain to launch his EdTech startup Fun2Do Labs. Saurav Jain, former Paytm executive, will be launching his EdTech startup Fun2Do Labs. Founded in 2021, it is geared for creating a transmedia ecosystem for primary school education. The platform will be creating a portfolio of mobile games which will enable kids to discover and grasp math fundamentals from nursery to class 5 while playing. Our games will also incorporate maker education features in them, which will improve the creativity of kids, Saurav said. Accenture to enhance its robotics and automation skills by acquiring Pollux. Accenture has agreed to acquire Pollux, a provider of industrial robotics and automation solutions headquartered in Joinville, Brazil. Pollux solutions are present in 75% of cars manufactured in Brazil. The acquisition will expand Accenture's capabilities for clients in consumer goods, pharmaceuticals and automotive industries seeking to make their factories, plants and supply chains more productive, safe and sustainable. Universal Health Services reported $67 million loss due to Ryuk ransomware attack. Universal Health Services, that is UHS, said that the Ryuk ransomware attack it suffered during September 2020 had an estimated impact of $67 million. UHS, a Fortune 500 hospital and healthcare services provider, has over 90,000 employees who provide services to roughly 3.5 million patients each year in more than 400 US and UK healthcare facilities. The cost of the breach included lost revenue because ambulances were diverted to competitor facilities. The incident also delayed building procedures for more than 2 months and forced UHS to spend big on labor costs to restore connectivity, the company said in a Feb 25th earnings statement. Coding and billing delays caused by the hack carried into December. Sandeep Khaturia boards Xifi Networks as the COO. Sandeep Khaturia, an industry veteran with more than 2 decades of experience with a long stint at Vodafone Idea, was responsible for the regulatory operations and previously served in multiple executive roles such as operations and business within the company, has joined Hyderabad-based Xifi Networks, a wireless technology company, with effect from March 1st, 2020. Sandeep will report to Chairman Sai Manapragada. Summing up, the change in the behavior of people which we are seeing is a direct result of the social distancing measures that governments have introduced in response to the coronavirus pandemic. However, some people argue that it paves the way for even more home working in the future. Companies that may not have facilitated working from home before have had to make it work, and many keep it going forward. It is absolutely true on the potential for video call fatigue. In a normal meeting, people will move between looking at the speaker, talking, taking notes or looking elsewhere in the room. Whereas in a Zoom chat, everyone is constantly staring into the screen, dramatically increasing eye contact. Take Zoom out of full screen mode or reduce the size of the app windows to make faces appear smaller on screen and sit further away from the screen. No wonder then that seeing ourselves on video chats multiple times a day is so exhausting. It's taxing on us, it's stressful, and there's a lot of research shows that there are negative emotional consequences to seeing yourself in a mirror. The solution could be by creating more space between yourself and the camera. Get an external keyboard if you are using a laptop and think about the space you are video calling in. You can also turn off the camera if you want to move around a bit. This is massively taxing on our brains, which has to work overtime to send and receive non-verbal signals from others. That's it for the day. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News Magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.